Hello everyone, how are y'all doing? We're back again with more Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Yeah, Chain of Memories. So nothing's really changed since last time. Let's just keep on going for a couple more floors. I'm pretty sure again, like, the next area we're supposed to go to is Agrabah. I kind of do want to, because some bosses, most of the enemies in the game, random enemies, aren't really a problem, no matter how low your level is, actually. But bosses will massively kick your ass. So, like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Yeah, so you still kind of want to go in order just to get stronger and earn some, like, better cards from, enemies, better slides from chests. You know, just the stats of leveling up, all that shit. Ugh. Sorry about that. You got it. But I wanted their experience. So, like, yeah, essentially, like, every time you kill a boss, you get a new item, not item, but different type of card unlocked. Generally, they will be items. And I think now is kind of a good time to speak about those, since we're getting to the point where you kind of will want them. Wait, so, oh, right. So, item cards can only be used once per battle. And if they get card broken during their animation, that's it. You never get another chance. You cannot reload them through any means whatsoever. Once you use them, they are gone for that battle. Now, what they do for you is essentially reload specific things for you quickly. So potions reload all of your attacking cards. So, you know, your Keyblades. We'll get ethers eventually, which will automatically reload your magic and your summon cards. So basically, potions give you all your red cards back, ethers give you all your blue cards back. Automatically. But high potions and high ethers, when we get those, and, you know, megalitzers eventually as well, will quick load all attack cards. You see how that says quick load available attack cards? And that says all attack cards? So cards you use for your slights come back as well. So once you get like a high ether, I think they are, or a meta ether or whatever it is, you can spam like Cloud a lot more. The Blizzara raids, Firaga raids, all that kind of shit, just a lot more often. So yeah, items. Oh my god. I rebound my L and R buttons, because originally I put them like on the actual, like, you know, L and R, and I wasn't using the triggers for anything, but they were feeling kind of wonky bound to the actual like L and R buttons. So I rebound them to the triggers, and they worked a lot better on the triggers. I think. So we got these little green guys as well, that they're the healers of the group. But the sayings of them as well is that they absorb literally every magic type in the game. Thunder, whatever. So you have to take them out. Like, they can't hurt you at all. That's the other thing. They can't hurt you. But you have to take them out with attacking charge, specifically. There we go, I was able to get both of them. So yeah, so they can't really hurt you, it's just they're annoying to get rid of when they're the only ones left. I didn't want to actually cast fire, I just wanted to make sure that I, like, you know, actually got my tier off. Ah, oh, look at that. That's I was talking about the last time. That little pea that was floating around with the experience. Being the platinum, the platining of cards. So now, this is our deck. It's spinning, and if you have like some skill, I'm pretty sure you can like get this to land where you want it to. And see, now that card's become platinum. Is that good for us? Well, let's find out. Where was that in the deck? Kind of, not really. Because now whenever we use that normally, we'll take, we won't take damage, you know. It'll just, like, use itself up like a slight. So I kind of actually want to move that up here. You know, I know that's fucking around with my order a little bit. Well, that's because they don't go away if they're used as part of the slight. Oops, I didn't want to do that, actually. And I'm really trying to hit the, electric guys and the spit guy a bit with that. Really just want to kill the big guy, because that's the gimmick of this setup, is the big guys. Plus the, healers. So the neat thing about the Aladdin friend card is that he always follows, like, directly in front of you, is his gimmick. So if he doesn't send enemies flying a far distance, you can just, sit there in front of him. He's actually a pretty good friend card, I like him. I think I like Aladdin's, just, like, combat design in all of the Kingdom Hearts games, actually. I forget exactly whatever he does in one. But here, he works pretty good. And in two, he's a really good, just buddy to have around. I was facing the wrong way. I thought I wasn't, but I was. But yeah, the thing of Aladdin is that he takes a while, but he doesn't come in like one and done. You gotta make sure you actually, either put him in a slide or make sure his card is high use. We. Hey, you want to stay over on this side for a second, buddy? Yeah, come closer. Hit me. Thank you. Ah, too far away. Only get the 2 hits on him. Nice, more teeming darknesses. I actually kind of really need those. Because I'm running out, the game keeps giving me Moodle shops. Like, let's go into my map charts for a second here. Like, I don't have that many, like, actual red cards. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Moodle cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bounties. They don't give me experience. They just give me more cards. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of like the entire point of experience, right? I hate how you can get hurt by the explosion of that attack. Of, like, the barrels, killing you. But still, like, be able to cancel out their... If you don't mind, because the game is just throwing these at me, I'm actually going to, open up a bunch of these, see if I get any new items or, slights or whatever. Gravity. I love that, magic in Kingdom Hearts 1. That was, like, one of the best magic spells in the game. Not sure about it this time around. More gravity. So we will eventually be getting more, like, these aren't all of the, types of, like, you know, map cards, room cards we could possibly get. Like, we'll get more bounty cards, but they'll be things like, oh, they're guarded by, like, higher leveled, tougher fixed formations of Heartless or whatever. I still don't want to use 0s or 1s, specifically, because there's still going to be some things later, but, oh, you need a blue 1, specifically, to open this. Okay, we're just going to get gravity out of Adderma. That's absolutely fine. Never mind, we got a blizzard out of it as well. I think this room is bigger than the other CoM bounty room, because this is the, one of the world entrances. I say entrance is, like, plural, because when you go back through these rooms, these worlds, if you're, like, just backtracking or whatever takes you to the room, or, like, to this, like, you know, world and out of it, are technically considered the same, kind of. Going out of it, you'll always notice that we have to climb a giant ladder, because that's us, you know, going higher in, you know, the tower. Okay, I didn't want to face and hit him, but that works. Game, I guess. Ow. Man, magic is not going to be very useful here with all these, healer dudes. That is a very unfortunate side effect of this world, I guess. Too many healers. If you could kindly fuck off and die, please. Thank you. Donald, you got anything? Nope. I still like how much just, like, base damage normal single-use spells give you. Like, honestly, like, Blizzard on its own, just normally, gives you a good amount of damage against a single enemy. And no healing. Only I can do that. Running to you and to myself. Both kind of work. Although at this point, this is kind of like... Going back to what I said before, this is essentially the mash A to win whatever. But at the same time, again, the heals just literally cannot hurt you whatsoever. Oh, that's how you want to play. Okay. I'll just do this again. Prevailing strategy. Works every time. Still can't hit these guys from the front. You know what? I want to talk about this as well before I get too far into whatever. So we had before, we have enemy charge, right? That whole whatever. But based on, I guess, maybe the element of whatever the enemy card you're looking at is, you will also kind of gain their elemental weakness / strength. Like, what I mean? Like with the Red Nocturnes and Hades, because they were both weak to Blizzard, ice elements, if you have their card activated and they have an effect up, then that means that you'll probably either heal or take, like, little to no damage from fire attacks, but you'll take, like, double the damage from enemy ice attacks. So that is, definitely something to keep in mind. Oh, finally. This I can deal with. I fucked up and I didn't put a Blizzard up front. Oh well. Ha! I hit the guy that was above me on the way back. Very nice. Okay, see how, like, we've been getting our asses kind of handed to us a little bit from enemies? But because, like, they all kind of deal, like, not a whole lot of damage out in the overworld, they're not, that dangerous. Plus, another thing you can do, if you wanted to, is, you can escape battles as well. I haven't really showed it off, because there's really never a reason to, because they're all really easy. I want that experience. But if you, like, try to run away from the edge there, you see how that escape bar fills up? That's how you, well, run from battles. Oh, it didn't kill you, actually. Neat. Oh, the Ferrata, though, too. Get more fucking CoM bounties. Yeah. I think the maximum, even though there's 3 digits on it, I think the maximum amount of CP you can have in the game is 999. Are you getting bored of seeing Blizzard Raid yet? Don't worry, it's not going to get old anytime soon. Maybe. It depends on how many cloud cards I can get. Then you're going to get bored of seeing Omni Slash a lot. More potions, but I don't care about those because I can sell those. I don't mind getting them because, again, even though it seems kind of like a ripoff that you only get so few card points, you get a lot of cards, like just exploring the overworlds out here. So these barrel spiders, or mimic pots, or whatever you want to call them, all of their attacks are always set to 4. They can never have cards that are above or below a 4 strength. So if you know you're in a world that has a lot of them, like this or whatever, you can try to set it up so that all of your cards are, you know, above or below 4. Or above 4, I mean. I don't want to go there. Let's see, what do I need for up here? Nah. I want to see if I can, okay, 8 for both. Damn. Do I even have anything above 8? What the hell? No. I have to use a 0. Weird. I know I had some, but I just used them for the CoM bounties. The game's not giving me very good map room RNG this time around. Okay. Now, I still don't want to buy anything from them yet. Let's see. Sell you. Let's see. Attack, C+, swing speed, A, whatever. Attack speed, blah blah, don't care. Yeah, I'll sell that for sure. And again, potions. I don't want to sell, like, too many. I'll keep, like, the 7, the higher cost ones. I really don't care about that. Also, you can sell enemy cards, but I did recommend not, because you never know if you want to keep them. But if you have duplicates, then yeah, sell them. So I think you'd only have 1 per deck regardless, actually. What do I need for you? This is where I need. And again, if the, what? It won't accept a 0. It has to actually be an 8 or above, which I do not own. So I am forced to grind for a bit until I actually get that. Okay, so now that's a lot better. I don't want to turn left, but because I'm close and the game is automatically locking me on to an enemy, it forces me to turn left. So I wasted legitimately all of my raids there. My strategy got countered by game mechanics not wanting to work properly. Okay. This would never happen if I had my cloud cards. Another thing I'd like to point out about platinum cards and their kind of uselessness is that they're also not stronger. Their attacks don't deal any more damage than normal cards of their variety. Aha, one of the healers are left. You fools, what are you gonna do now? Heal me? Now, speaking of which. Yeah, you can also just, like, wait until there's one enemy left. And then, like, you know, heal against them. If you don't want to actually, like, you know... that did more damage, I think, for some reason. Not sure why. I didn't want to do that, actually. Whoops. Didn't have fast enough fingers. Green cards, though. Where's my red cards? What makes the battles harder? That's where all the good shit comes from. Okay. That's fine. I can just fire the other guy. Like this, actually. I missed. How embarrassing. I'm gonna have to reorganize my deck or add just... Not reorganize. So that's something you can do. You can, like, choose to have, like, really strong, like, high number cards and a couple of zeros, but not a lot of them. Or just have a lot of, like, a bunch of, like, you know, low number cards. Or whatever. There we go. That works. I generally, when it comes to in-game stuff, prefer to try to have most of my cards be 5 or above. Anything below that, I have specifically for a slight. Because of a, yeah, to like, for the math of a slight, like, oh, the total of the slight needs to be between, like, 10 and 15 or something. So that's why I'd have a low-cost one. Or because I just wanted to put as many cards as I could in there as humanly possible. And that was the best way to do it. Why are some of these guys dying and others living by 1 health? I don't think, like, there's a random number generator for that, right? Or, like, criticals aren't a thing in this game. It's all, like, card-based, yeah? Now I say, like, I'm complaining about, like, wait until I get my cloud tarts. I want to wait until the Moodle shops sell, like, tier 2 card packs before I, try bothering getting Cloud cards out of it. Because Cloud is an extremely rare card. Like, the game knew what it was trying to do. Hey, do an attack or something. That works too. Get up as close to me as possible so I can hit you. Thank you, Aladdin. Aladdin. Oh, you guys. Okay. Okay. That still works. It still feels a little weird, because what's happening is I'm pressing L and R at what I say is the same time, but the game moves my deck one, and then it hits like, oh, he wants to hit R as well. Or the other one as well, and then it puts the one that it moved to up on the slate. So that's why I just had Blizzard attack Blizzard on there. Which is like one of the dumbest things you can possibly get. Come on, where's my Moodle points? Anything? No? None? Wow. No Moodles. No Moodles were found, and no Moodle points were found in this room. No Moodles were harmed in the making of this game, except for the ones who deserve it. Pretty sure the Moodle will start offering Tiers 2 stuff at, once we're done with, like, this Monstro, and, once we get done with all these world cards. Oh? Come back, thank you. I don't need you, but I want you. So how are you all doing today and yesterday? I hope everything's been doing good for people. I went to the dentist today. One second. Ooh. Sorry. Kind of like an impromptu visit to the dentist. Because they did something to me the last time I was there. Like, one of my fillings in my one of my teeth. It got, like, cracked open and the filling fell out, I guess, or something. But, like, that's something that can happen to fillings, because I got that filling, like, years and years and years and years ago, right? But after they got done filling it the last time I was there, it started, like, getting some little hurt, and I thought that was just because, like, oh, you know, when, like, you know, the numbness wears off at the dentist. Right? That's what I want to do next, yeah? Yeah. When the numbness wears off at the dentist, like, whatever they did, like, if they, like, drilled holes in you or something, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm numb, I don't feel the same whatsoever. And then as soon as it wears off, you're like, oh my god, they actually drilled a hole in my mouth, that's right. Boom, fuck you. Boom, fuck you. But yeah, so it started hurting, and I'm not sure why. So I called them today, and they're like, "Oh yeah, can you come in at like 2 o'clock?" I was like, Sure." And luckily, the main dentist, the main doctor dentist guy, who works on me generally was there. He's kind of usually not, but I like him. He's actually really good. But he was there, and so after a while, like, people did stuff, and he's like, "All right, let's see what the problem is." Oh, okay, yeah, it's just gonna be like this or this. Like, apparently, it's like the starting of a cavity or something. I think I forget how he described it exactly, but it was something weird, like because the way that you get cavities and the way tooth decay works and shit like that, is that you don't really feel pain. Because when the tooth was cracked open before, I didn't feel it at all. I felt like really no pain there. And he says the reason that is because I said to gather my thoughts. The reason is because yeah, decay is like kind of really. He said it's soft, so you don't really feel it until it gets to your actual nerve when you start, the sudden realization of, oh, my tooth is dying from the inside out. But because when they gave me a filling and the filling is like solid or something, it's a good conductor for the decay or something, they said. So that's why it's hurting. I'm not sure if the science checks out on that, but I didn't go to a school for like however many plus years to figure this out, so I'm gonna trust the guy who has like a PhD and who also works in the military to probably kick my ass if I badmouth him on the internet openly. So I'm not gonna do that. Plus, again, actual best dentist I've ever had. I see. Look, there, Ether. Yeah. So luckily, he said that we have to just kind of wait. He says I'm on the fence. But like, all I have to do is like, if my pain gets worse, I'm gonna have to like tell him about it. Because then, like, we didn't get the cavity soon enough, and they have to do something about it, like a root canal or pull it or something. But otherwise, if the pain starts going away, which I don't want to say it is already, but just as long as it starts going away over the next few months, it's like, yeah, don't worry, the pain will just die out on its own. King? I thought it was the Sultan. So I know, like, in the past, some other people have brought up a good point about Jafar, and it kind of really is a good point. Like, why does Jafar need the Magic Land? He technically already kind of rules Agrabah when you think about it. Like, yeah, he's not officially the Sultan, but, like, in the Aladdin movies, the Sultan is a fucking idiot and blindly trusts Jafar with fucking pretty much everything. Like, Jafar kind of already has control over Agrabah. All the guards work for Jafar, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, like I get like the reason like, oh yeah, I want to be a ruler forever. I don't know. It feels weird. Like he pretty much already has everything he wants. Still don't have any higher level cards. So I want to use a 0. I will use a 0, please. If they ever do like an actual like remaster of this game, and make it like, 2D again like this, I can dream, right? But if they ever did do that, I'd really want them to add to the Moodle shop or something the ability to buy map cards. Or, like, be able to, like, trade map cards. Like, oh, you have, like, 3 Sorcerous Awakenings? Cool. We can get, some lower numbers from that or something. Ooh. Bad itch, bad time. Ooh. Because again, it's not like these like dream cards are bad. Again, like they're good, they help you out, and they'll be useful, like, later on down the line, or if you're having trouble leveling up, actually. They'll help they'll help you a lot, like if you're in a later level and you want to level grind, but you don't have that great of a card setup. So having like a Marshall, Sorceress Awakening, Meeting Ground, just things that just help you out. A lot. While not great, experience-wise, and like map card-wise, will still give you. I say experience-wise, but again, so like as you kind of see, there are patterns, yes? So like we'll fight Heartless battles. Boom. Boom. We'll fight Heartless battles that start off with like those 4 like flying guys, or start off with some of this, and it's like the same amount of Heartless trying to show up. And what determines these patterns of Heartless showing up, I think, is like almost entirely random. So I don't want to say that, like, having like better, stronger cards, like Teeming Darkness, cards that make the Heartless in the room have all of their attacks, +2 added to them. I don't want to say those give you better or more Heartless per fight. Definitely didn't want to do that. Wow, 3 fires didn't kill that guy. Weird. Would a Farada have killed then? Questions. But yeah, like, enemies don't give more experience. Like, in Agrabah right now, if we killed that shadow, it's always going to give us, like, 3 experience, or however much it'll actually give us. 16? Sure. So, like, no matter what card we use, unless there's specifically a card that's like, oh, you get less experience for killing this guy, or more experience for killing these guys. Which, again, don't think that's the case. So yeah, the reason I like Teeming Darkness so much is because they do put more Heartless in the world, I think. Like, there's generally, like, 4 or 5 more Heartless that roam around on the map, as opposed to Tranquil Darkness, which only have, like, 8 or so fights, I think, or 6 fights, before the room empties out. Ouch. Still a little weird that Farada doesn't kill one of these guys, but 3 fires in a row does. I think that's the point, though, because I think, supposedly, like, casting fire, and then another fire, and then another fire, and so on and so forth. Singular fires on their own will do more damage than Farajas and stuff do. Like, 3 normal fires on their own will deal more than a single Faraja. But, at the same time, that really doesn't make sense. Because, you would expect, like, I don't know. It's a little weird. I think that only works for fire, though. I'm not sure if that works for thunder. And I'm not sure if that works with, I'm not sure if that works for Blizzard as well. Genie, my last wish. I wish for 10 more genies. That's 30 more wishes. So, like beforehand, in Kingdom Hearts 1 proper, you can't actually attack Jafar. You have to attack, Iago up there. But he's, like, way fucking up there. You can only, like, take, like, 1 or 2 pot shots at him normally. And, like, forget trying to, like, use raids at all, actually. But breaking Jafar's attacks, again, gives you a chance of that, like, Mickey symbol showing up. And then you'll get something like this. Where, like, we get, like, really close up to Iago. Oh, can I break that? I can. Cool. I think eventually Iago will, like, have to, like, take a seat. I think that's what the, Mickey card does. Because it makes all the platforms really high up and Iago stops, flying around. I think. I'm probably very wrong on that. So I just have a Blizzard right up here just because I'm used to having it up here. Hey, thank you. Well, more so for if I really need to, like, just, because I can't use it in the air. I'd have to be, like, up here and hope that it, like, reaches him. And it doesn't even do that much damage. Despite Jafar being, in lava and being a, Jinn, a genie, Jinny, how it goes, which is usually a being of, fire, not actually weak to Blizzard. Did not want to do that. My brain thought for a split second, like, oh yeah, if you want to get to the top of your deck, you gotta use, LNR, that shortcuts you back to whatever. Like, no, that actually doesn't. The game does not want to give me the Mickey symbol. Luckily, Jafar also has, like, no fucking presence in this fight whatsoever. Like, that does the most damage. That, like, kind of like meteor he throws at you, or giant lava rock. That's literally it. And it takes so long to come out, it's really easy to, see coming. I'd really like to actually be able to jump up and hit Iago. But if you're high up enough here, I think Aladdin could hit Iago. Kinda, but not really. Pretty sure you can use fire on the lamp. Oh, that would have been able to get me. Or I would have been able to get up there. I mean, so when I get up close, I'm gonna see if I can't Farada his ass. Come on, game. I was on the side platform. Why'd you knock me off a bit? I swear I'm not talking out my ass when there's like a Mickey symbol that can show up in this fight. I fucking swear I remember it. It sets the platform like this or whatever, makes Iago fall down. Yeah, I was never gonna hit. It's too far away. Oh, a meteor. I'm gonna take 3 damage. This is a battle of patience more than anything else. Literally moved the platform out from under me. Might have been able to actually get a hit. Do I just actually have to hit Jafar and that's what makes the fucking whatever come out? I don't think so. Oh, 2 more combos should kill him, get him done with. Yep, now just the 1 more. Gonna hit him? No. Just setting that up so I have like a slight to break Jafar out of an attack so I can attack. There we go. Excuse me? That combo did no damage? So, disagree? Saw that, right? Like, the second hit of the combo made him go to 1 health. And then I did, like, the final, the hit. And it's like, no, that's not going to do the damage. I highly disagree. Also, I know they say, like, they make it seem like a good thing. Like, oh, Genie's free. But again, like, in actual, like, uh, mythology, genies they're actually Hindu, right? Not Arabic? Because they come from Jinn, like Djinn. That's where the name genie comes from. It's Jinny. And again, those creatures, like I said, are creatures of, fire, right? But they're also essentially like demons. And the reason they're in lamps in the first place isn't because, like, oh, it's like my wish to help people. It's like, no, that's like a fucking prison in sentiment. Like, you'll be trapped inside of this lamp until you help 10,000 people with their wishes. Or something like that. And also, every time your wishes are used up, your lamp goes fucking on the underground for 100 years. So you're going to be stuck in there for a long-ass time, minimum. Fuck you, good luck. That's also why they say genies have, like, the monkey's paw effect. Like, if you said, oh, I wish for $1 million, you'll have, like, 1 million deer stampede through your house. Because they're very salty and angry about being, in prison. Essentially. So, freeing one of them? Not sure if that's maybe the best idea. Then they can just wreak that power out upon the world. Genie is a better Donald, because he will cast Thunder Ra on his own. Like, on his own, he does a level 2 of Thunder Ra, Gravity 2, and then, like, Stop Ra. I don't know why I said Gravity 2, but then you didn't say Stop Ra. Genie is also a card that is very expensive. I'm not really sure why. Can I not stack multiple genies? No, I can't. That's what Showtime is, right? 3 spells. Okay, so 1 genie casts like a spell, 2 genies cast 2, and 3 genies will cast 3. Okay. No, that makes more sense, actually. Yeah. No, I missed the points. I will climb this ladder again for a singular Moodle point. Don't think I fucking won't. Moodle points are life. More Moodle points means more opportunities at Cloud. And more Cloud means an easier game. Still haven't fought the next person yet. Okay. So, like, most of the in-between floors are, like, talking areas between, like, Donald, Goofy, and, whatever. But in between, we also get, like, we fought Axel before, and we'll fight more bosses. Yeah, what's her name? I wonder if this person actually exists, or if they're just some... I don't know, it's... I'm not gonna say Chain of Memories is a bad story overall. Like, the memory gimmick is nice, but the bad thing is, like, a memory manipulation gimmick in games and mediums and stuff like that. It's like time trial. Or time travel. Like, when you think about it too hard, it goes, like, really confusing and makes it, generally not fun. Yeah. Nice and warm, too. Yeah, you're inside of a fucking gut. Pinocchio's got to really learn to not make absolute statements. Instead of saying, I didn't tell a single lie, which is a, actual lie, he should say, I've been trying not to tell lies. So, like, yeah, like, that admits that you've maybe lied maybe, like, once or twice, but not how many times. Or the nose detect that and still be like, nah, that's a lie. He hasn't been trying, he's been lying left and right. We're getting a shit ton more of these healer guys. I think it may be time to, change around our deck a little bit. The dominant strategy is becoming, increasingly not so dominant anymore. I've noticed. Alright, let's see. So I'm not turning to equipped you, I'm turning to equipped you, actually. So I said this is our, like, our magic-less deck that only has, like, 5 potions and cures. So let's add, like, one more tier, just because. And then, what does Jafar do again? First of all, Trickmaster is actually really good for boss fights, actually. Holy shit. Especially against, I think they only work on organization members. Like, enemies that also have to, like, reload against you and that can also use slights. No, Hades is one of those, right. Some more humanoid enemies. They have, like, their own deck they work on. Devalue the enemy cards when you lose a card break. Meaning, like, you're attacking and you have, like, a 5 card on the field, and then the enemy plays 6. That card, when the next time they reload it and use it, is now a 5. And, again, that's not, like, a passive for the entire battle. There's only so many uses, but I think it's, like, 7 or 8 uses? And then there's Jafar, which is really fucking powerful, which is why he's 5. Stop enemies from breaking attack cards you use. Meaning you could have, like, an entire deck of 1 cards. But this only works for, I think, 30 attacks, I think? So yeah, I'll just put Jafar in there. I'm also going to be removing some of the lower stuff, like the 2s and the 1s. Get them out of there. I'd say a lot of the 3s as well. Still want to keep 0s. Still want to keep 0s. Well, I actually don't really have that many high cards, do I? Huh. Yeah, but I don't have that many as well. Can I put this guy in here? Yeah. And then, nope. Can't put that last 3 in. Oh well. Now we reorganize a bit. But these, you don't even need to put them at the bottom. Oh, I have a bunch of other enemy cards down here. Huh. You can also only have one active at a time. That's the other thing. Slightly extend the range of card. Don't need that. Add an extra hit to normal combos. Don't need that. So now I can add more 3s. There we go. You know, the 3s are categorically not helping me at all. I mean, hey, you know, better than nothing, right? I feel like that's just like, you know, brute force the deck. Just mash A to win. And when that doesn't work, reload and mash A some more. So the card specifically says enemies can't break cards that you have in play. Meaning that if an enemy is using an attack, like an enemy boss is using a sleight, and that sleight is, like, you know, 18 in total, your 1s and 2 will not break them. So it's not just an instant you win card. It means that if you're attacking rapidly, like I do, then enemies can't really hurt you. Yeah, see, that guy had a sits up, I couldn't do anything. You know, for the first time, I think I'm going to run, because this is also not working. Magic cards are very useful because they're powerful. So I want to keep that there. We'll move 3 over here. We can start adding some cards, which is nice. Do I want another Blizzard for Blizzard Raid? Not really. Not really. Any singular these that I want to use? Yeah, for chicken diddles, yeah, let's put the black fungus up there. Deck management, the most important and highly anticipated watchable version of card games. No one likes watching someone put their deck together. Fucking no one does. But you have to do it, because if you don't, he's trying to just like absolutely fucked over, yeah? Also, I think running from a fight removes that enemy from, like, the pool of enemies that can show up. Meaning, like, that's one less fight that you have to deal with in the room total. The game cannot handle as many sprites on screen at once. Oh, that's actually really fucking good. Double sleight. So when you use it, you immediately use the same sleight again. There's a reason that has 3 uses specifically. That's just a really fucking good, whatever. Too bad all my slights are elemental at this point. Or the ones that I can use. Do I not have, actually... Yeah, Blitz. 3 attack cards of differing types. Total value 10 to 15. I can set that up. I can set that up. Definitely. So are they? Yeah, so... Boom, after my first 0, Kingdom T, that, and that's Blitz. Which is just 3 attacks where you slam the T-Blade down. But they are pretty powerful attacks. And I think because they're slight, they go through, like, large body armor, which is, you know, with a fat. Can you guys, like, maybe get a little bit more in line, please? You know, I'll take that, yeah. Ah, the ghosts finally show up. You're not allowed to warp away. Let's try off this Blitz, actually. Blitz. Yeah, I forgot. That's actually a really good, Ow. Really good one. Combo plus. What does that mean? That I use 2? I need to heal. I'm in my ass kicked experimenting too much. I assume that means like what it does in Kingdom Hearts 2? Where I'll like use an ender and then another combo ender at the same time? Sonic Blade. 3 attack cards of differing types, total value 20 to 23. It's also very good. Especially because in a game like this, moving across the field horizontally is a lot more important than vertically. Although verticality is very important. Thank you for hitting at least one of them, Goofy. I was very appreciative. I'm starting to think that maybe Monstro is supposed to come after Halloweentown. I'm kinda getting my ass kicked. Just a little bit, though. Now, you might think, oh, well, I did that, so what if I just, you know, leave whatever, and then come back and hit the door? You can't. It's set like that permanently, and you have to make your way through it. Which is kind of a really, really bad and really dumb idea. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is the chase, because I'm getting a lot of, experience from these guys. Well, let's try opening up some more chests. I think we can get Dumbo from inside here. So that's where we got Dumbo from Kingdom Hearts 1. Fire rate. Never fucking mind. Let's go. New meta. So we'll start with the blizzard raids, and then that's one. Actually, no, because I can do this actually. Let's rework this a bit more. So instead of a bunch of these ones here, see, so that's 9, 10, 11, 5. Yeah, I think 7 will be good. Most enemies don't, normal enemies don't have like 7s. Bosses will for sure, but at that point I'll just use the fires for like, you know, for Raja. I will remove the one one thing. Debt management. Cool. Let's do it again. More points. And then another tier. Oh, that's fine. That's cool. Let's see, do you start selling the medium cards, the second tier of card packs now? I got a 7 out of the deal, so that's really pretty good. Nope, not until I get the next, amount of things. Boom. Oh no, that's right! If there are like orbs out in the field, and you pause the game for any reason, it disables the orbs. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Oh. Sorry, still kind of tired. I never got a full nap in today. You only laid down for a little bit. Let's show off what stagnant space does. It's not that the amount of Heartless are halved, it's that they move really slowly. Like, really slowly. And there's always this weird, hallway, like, area. Thank you, all of you, for moving into that. And more fucking calm bounties. You know, I'm going to say I am kind of plenty powerful enough already. So, in the sake of just moving the plot along and not sitting here for 18 million years fighting Heartless over and over again, let's just kind of blaze through this area and worry about the boss when we get to the boss. What do you need? Another 2? I still don't want to use the white room yet. I want to when I get Thunder. Because we have every normal magic spell except for Thunder, actually. Yeah. Yeah, we'll use a black room, sure. See if these guys do a lot more experience. Find them. Where are you, little black flinget? Oh, there's one. So here's a question. What are your guys' favorite metal slime type enemies in games? Oh my god, what the fuck? My health! Okay. Oh, I've just forgotten to heal over the last 2 areas, or did, those 2 attacks that the fungus did to me murder me incredibly hard? I'm not sure, so I'm actually going to risk opening just these fucking barrels so I can heal a little bit. Oh my god, scared the fuck out of me. And I wasn't even paying attention to them, and now they're guarded. There we go. So yeah, no, not a lot of experience for the amount of shit they do to you. They hurt. Or I just really wasn't paying attention to my health. Could be either or at this point. I'm very absent-minded when I'm trying to talk. So I'm not going to fight every Heartless in every room. But I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 fights just to get a level or 2, maybe. Especially if they're quick like this. Oh, that was a 9, actually. That's exactly what I need. That is not the door that I need here, though. Ugh. Oh, that is some bad heartburn, actually. Holy shit. What are you, a 3? Let's actually fully heal up and use a save point. I generally try not to use these because you don't always go out of the, Here's a treasure room. You can always go out of the world, and that'll let you have the, whatever. Ooh. This is the perfect time to get rid of all of these. Yep. Well, it's a long story, and it involves a lot of hookers. So, this is an old shirt I've been wearing. And I think the age is showing on it, or my weight showing on it, because it's getting like smaller, like it keeps wanting to ride up on me. It doesn't feel good. I like this chair. This is one of those like gamer chairs, whatever. It's a nice chair, but when you start to sweat even a little bit, or when like raw skin touches like the back or the bottom, it like chase, I think. But yeah, so that's a little uncomfortable. I could just wear like go and change into a longer shirt, but I don't want to, leave you guys here. I can wear pants, but all the pants I wear are like really fucking heavy sweatpants, and oh my god, I don't want to sweat my balls off. So I like how they took Riku out of like the story here, actually. But again, because of the memory thing, like these guys are Donald, Goofy, and Sora are coming through, like like they didn't know who Aladdin and Genie or whatever where Agrabah was, because Castle Oblivion, messing with their whatever. And they've already seemed to have forgotten that these worlds were created from their memories, or Sora's memories specifically. So I don't know. It's just a weird, again, kind of a retelling of the first game. At least the Disney World stuff. 1 second. Oh, sorry about that. So this guy, I like this guy. We'll take poison damage consistently if we're on the, the stomach acid. Just a little bit of damage at a time. Not a whole lot. But it also stops us from casting. I did this totally fucking backwards. But when you find the Mickey card here, that we don't have to use now, takes away all the platforms to make it so that you have a guaranteed safe zone to work with. So I like that. It's a bit more, let's set up a blitz, actually, real quickly. Then we'll use this. Hit him a couple times, see if he opens his mouth. Oh, the answer is no. Okay. Blitz him. Woo! I don't think this guy's, like, weak or immune to any magic, either. Maybe weak to Blizzard. But that did a lot of damage. That's just, Donald using Blizzard Ra, that's right. Was he trying to use like 5 or 6 1-tards against me consistently while I was using a tard with a tier with a level of 2? Thought I wasted that. Very hard. Now it's bad. Now it's very bad. You need a tier out there. Or a tier out. Okay, there we go. We're good. Ow. That actually kind of hurt. Should I do another blitz? Yeah. Yeah, you know. This should kill him? No? Okay. Jump. There we go. Easy enough. And I want that experience. Please bounce over here, experience. Don't get stuck behind him. Please. Please. That's a lot of experience. Okay, thank you. Boy. Just a little sticky. Ew. So yeah, this is one of those rare occasions I was talking about with the actual boss. Is the second encounter. The last area is actually it's a unique mechanic. I'll give it that. It's a very unique mechanic for this game. I'll try it for any game. You don't have to like continuously kill Heartless to fill up a meter. And if we start taking too much damage or start taking too long to actually, you know, do anything, then the meter starts going down. We have to fill the meter. Once the meter is filled, we can get the hell out of here. So your tard equal to 0. Bap. So this is an endless fight, but you can run from it if you're whatever. So yeah, see that meter on the top right? It's just a bunch of shadows, and we have to kill Heartless with succession. It doesn't seem like the raid is the dominant strategy here, because it takes too long and we lose a bunch of the meter. That's fine, because we're only fighting against shadows. Why did our meter go down so low? It was almost all the way full. I was killing things. I promise I was. Hmm. I don't think it's going that well. Oh, try again? Nah, I'm gonna switch over to the fighting deck. Where is it? Yeah, that one. I just need a shit ton of attack cards is what I need. And a potion. The potion will definitely help for sure. Where the fuck am I, though? I'm still here, but it didn't bring me back in front of the actual room. So again, I think Shadows never have cards that are higher than 4 or 3, I think. So yeah, I'm not sure what makes the bar go up. I don't know if it's Heartless dying. I don't know if it's card breaking. Like if you get card broken, it makes the bar go lower. I think it's like more of a combination of all of them. Oh, we get Dumbo from this. Okay, I thought we got it from a chest. All of them. I think that's the only time we see those sprites in the game. Of Sora, Donald, and Goofy knocked out. Because when Sora dies, he does like, the floating, like, whatever, but it's hard above him, like in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. No, but before I go anywhere, I gotta make sure to actually equip, this deck. I'm also gonna swap some things over. So I keep running into having a bunch of 3s at the top of my deck. I need to not do that. I'm not thinking about the long game here. I'm thinking about the short game. Too confident, too cocky that the Blizzard Raids are going to kill literally everything. And you know what? Same thing here. I'm actually just going to remove. Let's see. This one. Yeah, let's remove the fire raids altogether, actually. Free up some card space for, other things that might be, useful towards us. Like, let's see. I'll throw in a gravity, I guess. See how that works out. Then I put this down right behind my tiers. fine. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Yeah. Then I'm gonna make sure I have that deck actually equipped. I do. Okay. Save, and then we go out. I think this is the boss, although I'm really hoping it is, but it's very much not. I still like how they reference that, like, like, Sora and Ritu aren't orphans. Or Kairi. They have parents. They just have, like, absolutely no screen time. Sora's mother has, like, 2 lines in the entire series. Which is, Sora, dinner's ready. Sora. Literally just that. I don't think we even, like, like, a name for Sora's father. We don't get a name for either of them. How would you react if, like, let's say your teenage child, disappeared for 2 years? Like, they were a little bit athletic, sure. They disappeared for 2 years, and when they came back, they were like fucking gods and magicians. Here, Castle Oblivion, 6th floor. Let's fucking go on to the next one. Halloweentown. I don't think this should be too hard. Donald's obviously never watched any of those horror movies that were, like, purely on jump scares. Like, yeah, it's coming, but when it shows up, it still scares you. What kind of problem? A problem like this. Just straight up summons Heartless. Blizzard is not all that effective against these guys. I'm gonna start upgrading my health again. Until I have about 200, I think. Because boss fights are gonna start getting hard. Why does Sora ask that question now, of all things? Like, why are the Heartless here, in this world specifically? What drew them here? And the answer of, I don't know, isn't good enough for him. Well, that's their saying, right? They just invade worlds. So we learned our first, what I call, really fucking weird and situational slight of the game. That is terror. You need. Oh, you can do it with a couple of different enemies. It's essentially stop. It's stop duh, right? So, 2 summon cards and Jack. Then we need Simba, which we have Mushu, and then any item card? That's so fucking weird. Again, so weird, so situational. We don't even have Mushu, because Mushu is a, fuck, he's a hidden summon, actually. We get him in Hollow Bastion, I think. But it's from, like, the massive treasure room. You know, the really, really fucking rare card. There you are. If you ever see, like, 2 Heartless spawn at the start of them, whatever, know that a couple more are gonna spawn, like, pretty much as soon as there's, like, a lull in the battle. They want you to waste, like, your real strong cards on, like, the 2 cannon fodder cards, essentially. I think 1 Heartless per room is good enough. You can get stuff by jumping on those trees? I never knew you could get orbs and shit by jumping on the trees, specifically. That makes absolutely 0 sense. How have I never known that before? Here, no, never mind. I thought that was a new card. But 'twas just a tranquil darkness. Sorry, I have a very itchy head today. Gifted Miracle. Again, another slight that's very weird. It might have different like recipes for it. Reload cards and reset the counter while restoring HP to friends and foes alike. Any summon card, any magic card, Jack, or Bambi, Blizzard, and any item card. So when they say reset the counter, there are some cards, like Elixirs, I believe. Elixirs restore attack cards. They restore magic cards as well. And I think they also reset your reload counter by 1. So, you know, you have to charge up 3 bars eventually, but then you can, like, use an elixir and you only have to charge up 2 bars. And this will reset the counter back to 1, I believe. So, depending on how much HP gets restored. If it restores, like, you know, like, a shit ton, like, all of it, then, like, that's, like, only useful for random battles. So, like, a boss, if you're like, oh, no, I'm almost killed this boss, but I need health, and a lot of my cards have been used up in slights, I'll use Gifted Miracle. And then just reset the entire battle. Why not just lose and try again from the start? Boy, a lot of treasure in Halloweentown. You wouldn't think any of these would be jump scares, would you? Nope, just more gravities. Three equal to 4. And then this. More story that we don't really care about. And I see what he's saying here is actually correct. Like, sometimes your mind will, like, warp memories ever so slightly to make them fit, like, a more, I don't know, suiting, whatever. Your brain lies to you eventually. Or, essentially, is what I mean. Yeah. So as much as I'm not like a giant overall fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas, I still love Jack as a character. But I wish they would make more stuff with Jack specifically, because he seems like just such a fucking nice guy to hang around with. You know, even if he is trying to like literally scare you to death half the time. You know, Cheryl did a Sleeping Darkness if we're trying to just breeze our way through. Stun Impact is something that never showed up in fucking why. I'm on Blizzard. Hit L and R. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. I want someone to go back. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back and count how many times during this stream alone I have tried to hit Blizzard, but then it swipes over towards like an attack card for some stupid reason. Alright, I'll take it. Now, gravity. Did that do anything, or no, it didn't, because that guy was already at 1 health. Moment to retrieve another safe area. Sure, why not? Is there a point to this area down here? Oh, okay, it's the golden area. Really? I didn't see a crown during the crown. Just the other doors blocking it. Oh my god, can I get all of them? The entire battle just done and over like that. It's good. They're ultimately gonna do absolutely fucking nothing for us. You know, we don't have item cards, like, at all. But, you know, whatever. And thank you, Guy, for coming up as well. You were all safe on the bottom row, and you decided, yeah, I'll come up and get hit by this. That seems like a good idea right now. Blitz! Even though I literally only needed to hit him once. More health, like I said. One more should get me to 200. So something I like about this game as well is that Sora can actually get enough health to fill up the bar so that he has, like, 2 colored bars, right? Because that's how Kingdom Hearts 1 did it. Like, you know, there's the health bar would only fill up, like, so much of the screen. And then after that, just like, oh, here's another colored health bar. Sword can only ever get up to, I think, a full blue health bar. But that's still a lot of health. Okay, don't worry, I'm not going to be spending, like, the entire game skipping all these rooms and whatnot. I know not to be stupid like that. I'm just speeding through these areas so we can get to the actual unite. And then 30 greens. Okay. Oh, this isn't the way to go yet? What? See, we have to go over there. Okay. Well, we got that door prepped and prepared. Really, did I not finish every Heartless off in here? I thought I did. Oh, more the merrier. Man, the dominant strategy prevails once again. When there are no healers that absorb fucking elements. Lasting days. That's actually a really good one, actually. A room where striking first stuns all foes. Well, what do you mean? It already stuns all foes. No, it only stuns the first wave. So when you hit an enemy with striking days, in a room with striking days, it will stun every it'll stun every extra wave of enemies that show up as well. So yeah, it's a really good one to help you with. So, once you start getting later in the game and you're like, oh wow, I need to level grind. Here's a good area to help me with. The enemy was asleep and not moving, and I still couldn't get a first hit on them. I promise I'm good at this game. I promise I'm not very good at this game, but decent at this game. Oi. Thank you. That does something else too, but Sorcerer's Awakening. Too. Yeah, I really think we were probably supposed to come here before Monstro. And almost did it. I switched over to the other Blizzard. But luckily I didn't actually hit it, so, Hey, it's cheating. You're not supposed to move out of my combos. I have had those guys teleport on the last hit of a blitz before. It does happen. What's my health at, actually? Yeah, we're fine. And I will use a Moodle card. Get some, yards while we're here. By the way, the card pack they give you is always an attack card pack. This is actually really nice because we got 2 zeros that we could sell. Or use. Zeros are always fun. So I don't like really selling attack cards generally, unless it's like ones for the kingdom key, because you get so fucking many of them. It's just, oh my god, so bad. Oh, yay. So yeah, now they're trying to get a little tricky by needing, like, you need a card that's exactly 6 or exactly 7, and 0 cards won't cut that. Or if they like, you need to put in like 30 worth of red cards. You can put a 0 in and it'll eat up the 0, but because it's, a 0, doesn't do anything. So I never got what Oogie's deal was. And then maybe like, what was his like grand plan? Like, okay, he wanted to torture and kill Santa Claus. Okay, but I mean, at the same time, he's kind of a monster, right? It's like maybe all the monsters of Halloweentown are like, no, we don't hurt people, we just scare them. So that's why Oogie's like the rogue outlier. Did I fill my health up? Yeah, I filled my health up. I don't know. It just feels like he doesn't have really a motivation, and he's just there because the game, or not the game, the movie needed, conflict beyond Jack not understanding how different holidays work. Oh, do you know? Oh, do you yes? Oh, do you always yes? So this fight is kind of like a recreation of, again, the first one, but it works a little differently. If anyone's counting, that's another one for you. So you gotta actually wait for Oogie to do something. You gotta card break him, and then like attack at least a dice. And if you don't counter his whatever, then he attacks you. They all gonna be 7s? Okay, now we've card broken him like 3 times. Just motherfucker just slightly, slowly walked past the first whatever. Okay. Ah, okay. I suppose there's a good reason to get rid of that. literally doing that so I can fucking break his cards. I don't have any cards over 7 other than the 1 8 I have. Reload it. Oof. Then reload it. You don't need to actually, like, break him fully. Just, like, make sure you get, the number. You do eventually get a, one of those Mickey symbols that just automatically opens the gate for you. I swear. But again, like, it's just not showing up for some reason. So yeah, once you understand that Oogie's only card is, throwing down dice for the number 7. You can break them just really, really easy. And he walked out of the way of that. Thanks, Jack. You helped a lot. And by that I mean you didn't help at all. I think you have to break the dice, actually. That's what causes the, Yeah, there we go. I thought it was just, card breaking. But no, you have to break the dice, actually. So yeah, Oogie, like, really, really fucking easy. Like, if you don't have any cards above 7, then, like, you're gonna have a hard time then. But I mean, just, like, add, like, 1 or 2 cards above 7 and then reload. Plus, you know, this is a town made from my memory, so trying to drink a construct of my memory might not be the most smartest thing to do. You know, just just a little bit of advice. One second, hold on. Just making sure things are good. They are. Yeah, I just realized it'd be a great fucking, like, idea. What if they made, like, you know, Jack Skellington be like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 type person? Like, he's watching movies and commentating on them, but he only watches horror movies. He's like, now you see this? This is a good setup for a scare, but they never pay off for it. They do just another cheap jump scare. They don't add the psychologicalness to it or whatever. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. Again, I would like to see, like, another kind of, like, Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's just because I just love Jack. Oh, it's Large Scene, aka the bitch. You can't use that word to describe women. Trust me, when you see how she acts in essentially every game she's in, which is mostly this, you'll agree. She's sadistic and she's just mean for the sake of being mean. Was that really necessary? I don't think that was entirely necessary. Like, the cutscene. Namon. So, Large Scene, her entire deal, she has a lot of very quick attacks, but she still has some high tards in her whatever. And you want to have a couple of zeros for this fight. Because she has... Oh, her slides are fucking deadly. She's just very... Let's see. I'm gonna save this for when she uses that slight. There we go. She used the Thunder enemy card to boost lightning damage, but that only works for one reload, and then she immediately reloads. Oh my god, that's just fucking hilarious. Damn it, that's one more than my one. So wait for her to use it, then break. Still walk right into it. Wow, that did like almost nothing to her. You want to always break that lightning bolt. Same she does. Ah, I meant to do that. I was just going to try and cast Gravity on her, but I broke her item. Which is really powerful, actually. There we go. Lightning bolt. You don't use it? Nope. Okay, I'll start attacking you. Ah, never mind. I'm going to use it. Okay. The bosses can also see your deck like you can see theirs. Ooh, that was close. Up there immune to gravity. Okay. You know, Donald's a really stupid, dumb, bad idea. Where are my zeros? Okay. You didn't hit me. We're all good. Never mind, we're not all good. Ow. But no, seriously, where are my zeros? There they are. So at this point, she's used a shit ton of her slights, so we've, like, exhausted her a lot. Because she keeps using most of her high-level, well, high numbered cards for the slights. Ooh. So I've essentially worn her out, and she can only use, like, maybe 3 more slides, I think. Especially because I fucked up her elixir. That would have been horrifying. Yeah, she had to put a 3 for her slight. She had, like, no cards left, except that. Bitch, leave me alone! So, Lartzing being, you know, a, thunder type person, don't use, don't use thunder against her. Thunder magic against her. Very, you know, very obvious. So yeah, she has, like, weak normal attacks, but she consistently likes to play them. She's like a... I don't want to say like a lightning road, because I don't think that's right. Like, what's kind of like a fantasy class or whatever that, oh, excuse me. I saw she has an elixir in her deck. That still scares me. There we go. Okay. Whee! And this is where we get lightning. Finally. So now I can start using the white runes. More CP. And then she gives us our next set of room cards. So before we end the stream, this is a good place to end it. I like Vetson. He's a mad scientist type person. I'm sad we never got to hear him in a full voicing role. Actually, when they did Chain of Memories, the 3D one, did they give these guys voices? I'm not sure if they did or not. I want to say they did. I think they did. Like, definitely remember Vetson having like some actual lines, but I don't know if that was from you fighting him in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mitts from 3 and Dream Drop Distance, I think. We showed up there. And Birth by Sleep. Now, who was that? The mysterious person following Vetson. So, let's take a little sneak peek of what our world cards are. This is also the last set of world cards you get. So once you're done with these, the world cards you get are predetermined for you. So there's Atlantica, which we go to first, I think. Then Neverland, then Hollow Bastion. But there's the 100 Acre Wood, and this is one I say you want to save for last because, like the story, but the Winnie the Pooh storybooks in 1 and 2, there are no enemies in there, right? It's purely like a mini game type thing. And you can earn some really good cards in there. But we're getting to the point now where I think, after essentially every world, so like once we beat Neverland, or once we beat Atlantica and we go up to the next floor, instead of just Donald and Goofy talking, it's a boss fight. And then there'll be another boss fight after that. And then a third boss fight. And then a fourth one. So you kind of want to do all the normal ones. Like, you don't want to start off with the 100 Acre Wood, because the next boss fight, oh god, if you're not prepared, we'll kick your ass. So, I'm going to call that for the stream for now. I think we've done a good go around here. So, thanks everybody for coming in and watching. And I'm going to be taking the rest of the week off. Because I only streamed today because I missed Saturday last week. So, I'll be back on Friday. I hope you all have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you all on the next stream. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you later. Good night, everyone.